All right, we're gonna officially start this. Welcome to the official MANcast. Yeah, we got a special guest. We got Matt Bradica. How do you say that?
Yes, Matt Dicka.
Awesome.
It's funny. Everybody that's ever tried to say my name has gotten it wrong on the first try. It's Bradica.
Bradica. That's how I say it in my head, but when I'm talking, my mouth gets in the way. So, and then we got...
And that happens more often than just your name.
Yeah. And then we got Brian Beattie. Did I say that right?
Oh, he gets it right on the nose. Every person that calls me, hey, is Brian Beetle there? Just trying.
I'm just saying, it's an I and an E. I mean, all right. So, yeah, that's... So, go ahead and start telling us how you started
before we get into that, the other two dudes are sitting on the couch.
Everybody knows who we are.
Don't nobody know you or me.
Okay. All right. We got Nate Wiz Brown. I forgot your last name. Mitchell. No, I'm saying. And then Mark Burroff, video game guy and pop culture guy.
All right. Now that we did that. All right. So you were saying.
Yeah. Start. Just how did you get into Critical Miss, D&D, everything like that? Just start from the beginning, and as if our viewers don't know, because most of mine probably don't.
So we started playing D&D like right around the time Hurricane Sandy hit. We were talking about it for a while. Me and him were kind of the ones that started it.
Well, you know what? We had like a preliminary D&D match where I hosted, and we had little to no map, and we were just like, all right, make up a character with your own kind of superpowers. Nothing too powerful, but just something unique to yourself. And one guy wanted to shoot teeth from his wrists. Another guy
made no sense. But we were like, okay.
I think he called himself Spine Puncher.
That was me.
Yes,
Spine Puncher. It was very. My superpowers to punch spines.
Whoa, briefing to the point.
That was like years ago we did that, and then so we found our group, and then we started playing because we had no power. So we were like, we don't need power to play this game. So we started playing. That kind of graduated into we really like this game, let's play it every day. So we started playing like once or twice a week at some point.
And there was one point we went without 2 weeks, and
we all
like, was like, I'm going through withdrawals.
Yeah. It was pretty bad. But anyway, so then Burwell, who's the DM of the D&D campaign, he was on the podcast called RLF on Al Chestbridge's channel. Right. So me and him started talking, and we said, every time we play D&D, we're crying laughing at this shit. So probably other people are going to be laughing too. Yeah. So we should record it because, being that I have a film background, I wanted to start recording stuff. And also, I love YouTube. I mean, the company, whatever, but, I like being on YouTube. I like the whole,
idea of what YouTube is.
Yeah. Just
now the company
so
YouTube
people can join in the game basically.
The company YouTube, a completely different story, but I'm not going to go on that rant.
That's basically how we started, and then we got really lucky because not a lot of people get promoted by bigger channels right away, but we got I never asked Al Chestbridge to promote us. He just. I'm friends with a couple, most of the guys on RLF. Yeah. But I know Al a little bit. Yeah. Not too much. I've met him at parties and stuff like that. But yes. But he promoted us right away. So our first video had I think it has over 2,000 views right now, which is pretty good for a channel that started.
We were shocked when we got 50.
I know how you feel.
Yeah. We're there right now.
Yeah. Well, that's where we are. We're like, whoa, we're almost at 200.
Now we have 350 subscribers. We're getting pretty consistently about 500 views per video-ish, depending, over time, of course. But, it's pretty, it's taking off way faster than we anticipated. It's not, to the level where we want to be, up to, I don't know if you know Geek and Sundry's tabletop.
Yes.
But
that's,
that's what I wanted, that's what I'm dreaming of.
My favorite part is the encouragement. Hey, guys, keep it up. You're doing great stuff, and then every now and then you get that one guy, why are you wasting your time with this? I could do this better. Shut up. Bye.
You mean Biff?
Yeah.
We call him Biff. There's one in every town.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
How many years do we have left till hoverboards?
Oh, God. I think it's 2015, isn't it?
Yeah, it should be close.
Yeah,
That'd be-
8 scientists got 1 year left. Get on it, man.
That'd be awesome. I'd kill myself.
Oh.
Really? Is it that big of a deal?
Huh? What? Yeah.
Bro, hoverboards would be the shit.
No, I don't mean literally like shoot myself. Like I'd be on a hoverboard.
Oh, and then kill. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
I'd wrap myself around a tree on a skateboard. A hoverboard? That'd be funny. Are you serious?
Wow.
Come on, Stand-Day, let's start teaching more people.
Yeah, really.
Everything would be broken
Yeah, right.
instantly.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. One second. I have to add an urban announcement. For y'all that don't know, D&D is Dungeons and Dragons. It's a role-playing game. You play with dice.
Yes.
It's pretty awesome. Y'all should check it out. All right, my bad. You know, I had to.
No, thank you. I mean,
Yeah, I had to. You
I don't
know.
want people to not know.
Exactly.
Believe it or not, I'll be honest. It's probably like out of the 150 people that view our videos or our each individual podcast, probably like 5 of those people know what D&D is and actually play it. The rest of them are like video games and sports and everything else.
Yeah, that's all good too, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll be honest, I gotta explain a lot of video games to a
Yeah,
lot of
that's
people.
especially me, who all I do. This dude gets mad at me because all I do is watch video game videos on YouTube.
I love that.
And
I
then,
do that all the time.
yeah, and then I criticize video games or I criticize players, and he's like, "Dude, you don't understand." And he gives me this whole background to the game or the business, and I'm just like,
Well, that's because you
Still sucks.
don't play video games.
Exactly.
Okay, all right. The equivalent of like judging a game based on a video is like judging a movie based on a screenshot, basically.
I don't know if it's like that.
Yeah, no, that's
Because you're
that's
watching,
pretty accurate.
but you're watching other people play it, so you get an idea of how it's played. Whereas a screenshot is a still image of a movie.
But it takes away the hand-eye coordination, man. You're missing out on
I
that.
don't think so. But
Well,
anyway,
what do you guys think?
It adds laziness, which is good.
Exactly.
So,
the king right here, laziness.
oh yeah.
We do work together.
It's easier than playing video games, watching someone play video games.
Yeah, it's way easier.
That's how you know you hit the lazy peak.
Watching video games as you eat fries and guzzle a little bit of cheese all over yourself, you're like, I don't care.
Speaking from experience.
What's even worse is like, what's even worse is when he dies, you get mad. Like, oh man,
You idiot!
Oh man.
Like
So-
the last life. What the hell?
So I know y'all play League of Legends. What other video games y'all really into?
Oh, that was never.
Yeah, you're more into me. I play like Madden and stuff like that. Not too much other than League. I play Blood Bowl now. I
Do
don't know
you
if
guys
know
know what Steam is?
Steam, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
doesn't? Yeah.
Well, we didn't, but we have a resident tech guy. So like, yeah, we do now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got over 100 games on Steam.
Oh,
Word.
Played most beaten.
Oh, that's what's
awesome.
up. That's what's up.
Oh yeah.
Freaking, I'm trying to see what's good with them Steam boxes though, man. They're dropping them. I haven't seen any like. Have you guys heard of them?
What, they're trying to make a new game system just called Steam?
No, they're calling them Steam boxes. I think there's around like 17 different variants of it due to like the manufacturers they're getting or whatever. But I mean, I haven't seen any of them been tested though, so that's pretty much yeah.
Alright, we'll hear from it.
Yeah.
If Valve's coming out with it, we're going to be waiting a while.
Yeah.
Not just in Valve, they make great products, but they take their time.
Yeah.
Like Blizzard.
Oh yeah.
Blizzard. Don't even get
Yeah.
started on Blizzard. All right. So your what do you, sorry, I call people by their last name because of my
That's
military.
fine. We call each other by our last name too.
Okay.
I don't know who Brian is.
There's 2 Matts in our group, and I haven't called him Brian since I've known him. So.
Oh wow. All right. So Beattie, tell me about your you. Like, okay, are you going to college? Are you working? Your background, because I know he's filming.
College,
Okay.
and I didn't like that, so I stopped that.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
I started working. I started working nights at that point on, and with the money I made from that, I went to BOCES for electrical. So I work as an electrician during the days, and I still keep my night job.
Okay. Wow.
Dang.
Pretty cool.
But I'm
Dang.
happy. I got my own apartment when I was 21. So
Yeah,
I heard that.
I can only imagine. Like that's. I mean,
Yeah,
you're
that is
working 2 jobs, but
That
you-
is a busy working
yeah.
schedule.
That's why he's so tired. He's
I was
like,
about to say, and you're here now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, a bucket of coffee and every other word would be a cuss word. Right?
As soon as I turn the camera off, he'll fall asleep. Probably.
Right there,
I'll
yeah.
just have to like peel it
Oh
off.
yeah. Sometimes we have D&D nights just for ourselves that we won't record, and I'm just like,
I throw dice at him when he falls asleep at the table.
I think I caught one in my eye once.
You did.
I thought I was
good times.
I definitely understand your pain because, like, I work nights. Like, I get off at, like, 1 o'clock, and they both work overnight.
Yeah.
So when they get here at 7 in the morning, like, I just got to sleep good.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, get up, man. We got to hence the coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got
He
the
got
pot.
the whole thing.
Like, I'm surprised he doesn't just pour the sugar or whatever.
You know, I really thought about that.
I
Like,
would totally do it just for
just-
humor purposes. I
No,
would do
no.
You would
less
do it.
dishes.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
Oh God, living in an apartment on your own, you start to realize, why do I need bowls when the pot is big enough?
Exactly.
Just clean one thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Y'all have any roommates or y'all just by yourselves?
Me, I don't have any roommates. I live in a closet. Essentially, I live right next to the water heater, which has no soundproofing.
Yeah, which is fun when we're on League of Legends on Skype and you just hear like a plane take off and we're like, what the hell's going on?
I'm sorry, guys. That's the 827 football. Yeah,
He's like, no, it's just the water heater. I'm like, that was definitely a plane. There's no way. I personally, I live at home still. You know, I don't really have a lot of money or anything. But
Yeah. Hey, I live with my mom. I'm not ashamed, mostly, to say that.
I don't know, man. It doesn't help the girls.
Yeah, well.
This is my place. I ain't gotta tell you. This is my
Yeah.
place.
You pay off.
nice. I like it.
You paid off, right? It's all paid off. It's yours.
No, it's not paid off.
Oh,
I own it.
just say it. Just say it.
I'm still working on it.
Just saying, my house is paid off. I ain't got no mortgage, so I'm good. That's where I'm staying.
Yeah,
Still gotta pay your mom.
I don't pay. Yeah, it depends how you look at it. I have a credit card.
I can sit on my couch in my drawers though. Can you do that?
Shit, got me on that one. Oh,
Oh.
We're not doing that.
Oh,
That's why I
hell.
positioned the camera this way. So
of course.
I'm just
Because
saying-
normally the camera's down by your pants.
I'm just saying it's possible.
Yeah, I guess.
yeah.
Swear to God, I hear
That-
news reporters do it.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Probably do.
They probably do.
So let's see. Yeah, I was thinking about having like questions written down like last time and having like a clipboard and everything, but like
That went so well.
it went okay until we got into like the questions like, so why do you think it's a good idea to talk to Aaron on Facebook? And then they're like, there's nothing to do, I'm bored. I'm like, oh thanks, you know, I don't want to be rude.
That was actually the better question. of
That
the
was
evening.
funny. I'll be honest, it was a funny question. But
I get on those tangents too. Like, so when'd you learn to tie your own shoes?
like we asked some weird questions. I don't even remember what
Weird
most of them
people.
were. Huh?
We're weird people, so.
Yeah, and I'm not normal at all. So.
Lord.
How big are your shoes?
Oh, wow.
Some shit.
But
Epic.
is this thing on?
Yes, it is.
Oh wow! So I'll actually have audio to overlay.
Yeah.
Hey, should we do like a syncing thing? Like we're just okay. There we saw. Okay. It's for y'all. For y'all that don't know, people that like to sync their stuff, they clap so they have an audio and a video that goes with it.
We know all about that.
Yeah, no, I know y'all do because I know.
You do know that's what the
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
I just found that out like recently though. Like I always thought they were just doing that for like appearance purposes. Like, oh, it looks so cool. But no, that's literally why they do that.
What is cool?
I don't
Oh
know.
shit!
I don't understand. Cool?
We play D&D.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh man.
During the time that we're not recording, our friend Christian just goes
Speaking of which, how did Christian hurt his arm? Like, what's up with that?
Oh god, that's so long ago. We're so like.
You're so behind, aren't you?
Yeah, basically.
Was it running related?
No, well he's a runner. He did running like all throughout high school and college and stuff like that. I think he's coaching running now, right?
Oh no, he was coaching college.
He's coaching track and field. He just got a job, doing something.
And
Anyway,
now he just got a job teaching. Yeah.
anyway, we play Ultimate Frisbee a lot, and we play football a lot. Christian's on my flag football team and stuff. So we playing Frisbee, and he dove for the Frisbee and landed wrist first.
Oh.
So,
Nice.
but here's the fun part. He didn't get checked out till 6 weeks later.
Oh.
So he was walking around for 6 weeks with literally just like a torn up wrist, and so he went to the doctor. The doctor's like, "How are you still like alive? I don't even get surgery like right immediately."
Damn.
The back of his hand, like, is this a problem?
It's all infected and everything, pus coming out.
They said if he waited any longer, it could have been real bad. He's like, "Oh, good, okay, good."
Wow.
So yeah, but he's good now. It's been a while. I forgot about that.
So how did the other podcast start? The zombie one.
Oh well,
we got lazy. We didn't want video anymore.
Wow, I know how you feel.
Sit down in front of the mic.
Well, partially that it's a lot easier to record. I mean, to
we like to be in our
audio
boxers while we record.
Yeah.
We don't.
Well, no, that day it was negative 20 degrees.
That's true.
Nuts. Oh my god. It's audio is a lot easier to edit and put out there. So it basically, when I take forever to edit video, at least I'll have audio to throw on the channel, and it's something different. It's something kind of because I figure honestly a lot of the fans that we have now are fans of RLF because that's where they came from.
I think a lot of them.
So I figured, RLF does the thing at the end of their show where it's like a create your own adventure type thing. It's an RPG without the dice elements and all this stuff. So
which is it's essentially D&D at its core.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just without math.
D&D without the fantasy elements. What they do. Well, I mean, never mind. They do not have one zombie
without the math.
Right.
Which is
mostly.
the important part.
Yeah, mostly.
That's why I like it.
So right now we're doing zombies. After zombies is done, we might do like secret agents. We might do like.
We've been sitting on this tabletop. We play a lot of tabletop games.
Yeah.
We've been sitting on this one that we're itching to play.
It's all
you're not gonna tell us what it is.
It's really fun. It's really cool. I'm really hoping that.
Did you say what we wanted to try out was with each podcast we were going to have a new like DM?
Yeah, that's what it's going to be. Hopefully, anyway, if anyone else wants to DM it, like maybe I think Sean or Christian wanted to do the secret agent one.
By DM as in like run the story, as in like how Matt ran the first podcast. Then we'll have Sean run his own podcast with.
Well, it's going to be the same podcast after Zombies is done. It's going to be like once Zombies is done, the Critical Podcast will go on, but with a new story, basically.
Right.
So that one will be, for example, Secret Agents, and the next one might be like Stranded on a Desert Island or something. Whatever. Like we're gonna ask for suggestions and stuff on Twitter and hopefully the comments or whatever. But
or I own a home video store facing bankruptcy.
Yeah.
No. thrilling.
Facing.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, we talked on Facebook a little bit about. Well, I'm not going to get into it just because if it does ever happen, then I would rather it be kind of a surprise. But what I was thinking of for because I wanted to do kind of the same thing, maybe not with zombies, but then again, maybe with zombies. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, if you can do something without zombies, it's probably going to be better with zombies.
Zombies and dinosaurs, just saying.
Oh, there you go. Perfect.
No, but I mean, I wanted to do something like that, and I wanted to, and I also got in touch with Zero Period, and we might be working on something together with them too in the future. It all just depends on basically schedules and everything like that. What we can and technical issues and stuff like that. It kind of depends on the circumstances, but I mean, everyone so far is game for it, and I think this group is probably less inclined to do something like that. As for not D&D, but kind of like the role playing aspect than some other people I know. So I might get a different podcast group. I mean, y'all are welcome to join, obviously, but I'm just saying, y'all just y'all rather not do D&D, which is fine.
I told you that.
Okay, all right. So
well, here's the thing about role playing games is that everyone always thinks like, oh, it's so nerdy, it's so blah blah.
Yep.
But like when you play it, it's so engaging.
Yeah.
It's like
it's so much better than video games.
Like, all right, when
let's get into that debate.
A story that you just hooked into.
Yeah.
Well, you are in the story now.
Yeah.
And you're making the story as you go.
Yeah, it's everyone always like I said, like everyone always thinks like when you're in high school and stuff, people are like, oh, those nerds, they probably play D&D, and you're probably right, but they're probably having a fucking great time doing it.
Yeah. Well, here's what I want to. Here it's something I personally think.
Okay, I need an apology.
Oh snap!
I'm sorry.
Is that Redbox?
No,
It's D&D.
Which one is it?
The starter kit.
It's the starter. So it's the starter kit. Ooh, I'm so sorry.
I'm bringing all the books out here. I just wanted you to feel like an asshole.
You don't do that enough.
Throw some glasses. I read. I am sophisticated.
No, but what I was saying is, I personally think tabletop games, not D&D in general, not D&D itself, but in general, tabletop games are way more enjoyable to me anyway than video games. I mean, I've done both, but I mean, tabletop games is where it's at for me. He obviously prefers.
It's a very different experience.
Well, I honestly I prefer the face-to-face interaction.
Yeah, that too.
Plus, you're more in control.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand that just because how you guys described what D&D is. You know, you're in the story, but you're creating the story as you go. Yeah, that a lot of games try to do that and fail epically. By the way.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing: is that video games have parameters. They have buttons that you can press, and if you can't press a button to do the thing you want, you can't do it.
You know what?
You want to be a renegade or a hero? Nah, I want to watch the place burn.
The perimeter.
I can't tell you how many times in D&D we had in our old group before we started recording, we had this guy. His character's name was Baracus. I think you'll know where I'm going with this. His character was the thief, so he just decided I'm gonna be an asshole to everybody.
Sounds like me.
Anything I can do to put everyone else in danger, I'm gonna do it.
What was one of his moves was just like push a character and cause a distraction, giving you an advantage. Every character he pushed was us.
Yeah. Oh god.
Well, that's the thing.
That was fun times.
The parameters for like D&D role playing, any kind of tabletop games that generally involve a game master, the parameters are pretty much the game master. It's like if you can, the game master can decide, oh, you know what, my character's a god, and screw you, you're dead. Or he can say, my character's a god, and I have mercy on you, and you're gonna stay alive. So it all depends really on the game master.
Right.
But at the same time, if you have an asshole game master, it's kind of hard for anyone to have a good time.
Well, see, a lot of times in D&D groups, it's like, it's not like a group of friends gets together and plays D&D. It's like one person who plays D&D finds a group of people to play with.
Yeah.
So they may not even know the game master, which is why a lot of game masters are jerks.
Yeah.
Because they're like, I don't know these people, I'm going to make it as hard as possible for them. I'm going to give them a hard time about every little thing. Like, with us, it's very different.
Yeah, apparently, I think it's the D&D community. They try to promote D&D by saying, hey, come down to this game house, they're having a night, and it's people meeting others for the first time, so you don't know how rigid they're going to be or how loose they're going to be with the rules. Like with Burwell, there's sometimes where I've asked them one too many questions, he goes, how about I'm the fucking DM?
That sounds exactly like him. I think, I completely forgot what I was going to say. This happens, every 30 minutes. I did try D&D. I think I played twice. My character died the second time, so I was like, for me, the main issue I had with D&D was, and this is just from the actual D&D universe, the actual game, not anything I created, but it's the background and the universe and the world and the story. I didn't really care for it. I didn't mind like the characters or the actual playing. It was the background. I was like, you know what? I could make one whole lot better than this. Let me do that. And I did that. And the few people who played it were like, oh, this is great. But it was just timing and scheduling and everything. And me, I'm a perfectionist. I made a 3D map of my world about the size of a living room. And everyone was like, "That's impressive" and everything. It's just everyone's schedule was just like, "Oh, we can't make it" or whatever. So I was like, "All right, well, I'm giving it up." So I still have that 3D map in two different corners in my room, just either waiting to be burned or whatever. I don't know, but
some ceremony. But it's the same thing with us. You made an arena, Burwell once made a boat, they're still kicking around.
They're still in my garage somewhere.
We reuse them all the time. And honestly, I've had similar problems. The mountain. I've had similar problems with D&D. Like, I hate elves. Like, what? They're so high and mighty. Oh, we're perfect. We're beautiful, and we do everything right. How is that interesting?
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to touch on what you said. The world of it. See, the thing is, no two worlds of D&D are the same.
Yeah.
You know, unless you follow the books to a T.
Which they tried to
do. It's
do.
really whatever the GM wants it to be, because, you know, if the GM says, like, oh, there's not a lot of magic in the world, maybe you're less inclined to make a mage character, you know? Like, if the DM says, like, literally everybody can do magical things, maybe making a mage character is not really exciting, you know? Maybe being a brute is more exciting because no one does that, you know?
Oh, it's so much more exciting.
So you know, the world of it, obviously the fantasy world is whatever, but you don't even have to do that, really. You know, you can just all be human characters and be on, like, a medieval campaign kind of thing, you know?
Or not even medieval, you can go futuristic, you just go wherever you might take it.
Post-apocalyptic even, which is another one we might do.
Yeah,
Stockroom of UPS, just, you know, all those packages, you never know what you're going to
The post-apocalyptic one is one I really want to try.
Yeah, that's right up your alley.
Yeah, because I'm all about apocalypses.
But like a Fallout tabletop.
Oh,
I
yeah.
actually have
Fallout.
tried to plan that, like, but I already forgot what I was. Before that, I had something, but I can't remember. See, this is one. I mean, I'm not gonna say I need a freaking notebook for this, but because I like think of things, and then I'm like, as you're talking, I'll be like, oh, that's a good thing. I should ask him that, and then I'll forget about it. So, what?
No, what?
But, so, yeah. What's up?
Yeah, you might want to wrap it up.
Yeah, we got only a couple minutes left. According to my watch, and I think we started like exactly 8, so that's pretty good.
2 sprays.
No, don't do that again. Don't do that again. That once was enough. So, oh yeah.
Just to fill you in, I got this rap character called 2 Sprays. Like he says everything twice, and he has a lisp. 2 sprays.
But, let's see. Okay, I did promise you some offensive or controversial questions, so I have to ask a couple of those, and then we'll
I got one right off the bat.
All right, go ahead.
What the hell is balls cold? I don't get it. I've never had cold balls before.
When you live in New York in January when it's negative 20 degrees outside,
then your balls
are
are cold.
garage, which literally just creates new cold. It's balls cold.
It's so cold that it feels as if your balls need to just go. That's how cold it is.
It's like, I now have a vagina. What is even the point in this?
During that podcast, we have people drinking alcohol for warmth.
Oh my God.
Dude, that's awesome. I mean, if you like alcohol. I don't drink.
I need that excuse.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna use that one.
I saw what's really in the coffee. Don't worry.
Exactly. Irish coffee.
Use the crab.
Word.
It's clear.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna end up later in like 10 minutes being like, oh man, I totally should have asked him that. But there's always next time, and it's about time to wrap up. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. It's been nice having you guys on.
It's fun.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to do something else in the future, whether it's a video or another podcast interview. That'd be awesome. Sometime soon, we're probably gonna get Carrie Law back because I think they got her movie on DVD. I don't know if it's in theaters.
Now?
It's on DVD. I don't know if it's on theaters. So yeah, y'all have a great day, and it's been great having you. And
get some sleep, man.
yeah, definitely. All right. He's
Not
alright.
gonna play LOL all night.
All right. This has been the official MANcast. Peace out, everybody.
It's been good seeing you guys.